Hi, everyone. My name is Devin Ramirez, International Key Account Manager for Tickaroo. I wanted to take some time out to point this crucial time in the world. If you didn't already know, there are over 70 elections taking place around the world in 2024. With such an important time worldwide, it is important that we share every step with precision, accuracy, and in a way that captivates and informs. Live blogging not only ticks all of these boxes, but also does so in a way that readers are used to digesting their news. Our client Steers during the Nigerian election used live blogging as a key tool for their coverage strategy and saw a 10-time increase in reach. Today, we will focus on 4 key features that make a rock-solid election live blog. Structuring your live blog, visuals in your live blog, engagement, and optimizing workflows. And then at the end, I will show you how you can adjust the look and feel of your live blog. So let's go ahead and dive in. Above what you see here is the back end of the Tickaroo software. So every client that we have has an organization, and when they go in to create a live blog, this is what they'll see. So we first jump into structuring your live blog. So during an election, you have quite a few materials or content that you want to use beforehand, afterhand, or some things that stand out in your mind that is going to play a key role in telling the story of what's happening during an election. I already have a bit of content here on the left-hand side. And as you can tell, the Biden versus Trump debate back in 2020 was a very hot topic. The debate caught a lot of people's attention. And after it was said and done, a lot of voters thought that Biden had won this election and were a bit swayed towards voting in that direction. So you see here on the left-hand side, I have the option of how I want to basically put this bit of content within my timeline. So I have the ability to click this portion here and change the date and time in order to put this bit of content where I want in my timeline. I also have the ability to go down here and click this button to publish it immediately or not publish it at all. If I click not published, however, and I post this message, you'll see here on the right-hand side that it'll be outgraded. Okay, so outgraded means that it does not show up on the front end. Okay. So if I go back and I edit this message and take it back here to the left-hand side, I can also highlight. If I decide to highlight and click here, you'll see that it will show up differently than other posts. I can also pin it. Pinning means that it will show up at the top. So I'll go ahead and highlight and pin this post. I'll update the message. It'll still be outgraded here on the right-hand side. And I have the ability to click this I. When I click this I, it'll give me the chance to either set a date and time or publish it immediately. When I publish it immediately, it shows up a little bit different and it will show up on the front end. What I mean by different is it's pinned to the top of my timeline as well as being highlighted here on the left-hand side. So that's the way you can structure your live blog. Okay, so let's jump into the visuals of your live blog. The visuals, I believe, are kind of the bones and the meat and bones of what your live blog is, because it brings a lot of attention to your live blog. So if I'm a reader and I'm looking through your live blog and I see that you have interesting YouTube videos, you also have Twitter or X polls, you also have data wrapper graphs here on the right-hand side. It really grabs my attention and makes me want to see what's really going on during this live blog and really bring me into this live blog. So you have that ability there. You also have the ability to click media and bring in pictures that you already have stored beforehand, or you're taking pictures on the day. You also have the ability to click and embed and bring in third-party content. So you can bring in YouTube, X, data wrapper, like I said earlier, Instagram, and any third-party content that you can think of, you can go ahead and bring it into the live blog. And this just is a way to increase engagement, right? So if we're bringing in all these really nice visuals and we're captivating our audience and our readers, we're also going to bring up our fan engagement. So if I'm jumping into the concept of engagement, and I'm talking about audience and readers, we also have the commenting feature. If I click this commenting feature, I have the ability to have a call to action within my live blog. I have the ability to ask a question, as you can see here in this first bit of content that I created here. Do you think things got a bit too personal? And we have a bit of audience engagement to bring in people into this live blog and increase engagement as well. And then if I click this portion here, I have the ability to review each comment. It's important to review the comments because, as we all know, the internet is not always a very kind place. So there are people out there that like to give unwanted opinions. So you have the ability to go ahead and filter these opinions and really keep your live blog and the comments that come with your call to action directed towards quality interaction, directed towards quality comments that really enhance the rhetoric that's taking place during this live blog. Our clients have seen on average 71 comments when using our commenting function. And more importantly, the commenting function allows you to connect with your readers. That connection is extremely important when you're trying to gain trust and you're trying to let your readers and your audience know that what I am creating during this live blog really pertains to the facts and what is happening during these elections and during these debates. So I'll take it back here to the editor. And I would also suggest that we bring in polls, right? So from we are the experts of live blogging, and polls is also a really, really great way to have that engagement and bring in your readers, bring in your audience, and really get a feel of what they think is happening during these elections in this important time. And we're going to move on to optimizing workflows. If we want to optimize workflows, we're talking about this content stream here on the right-hand side and creating an RSS feed. Creating an RSS feed allows you to pull content from a previous live blog or other content that you have and bring that into the live blog you're creating currently. You also have what we like to consider passing the baton. You have you have the ability to bring in several reporters onto one live blog. So how we see this as a use case is you have a reporter that's reporting during their work hours, and it starts to get late into the night, and the elections are really getting going, and everything is still kicking off. And all of a sudden, a new reporter comes in, and you can pass that baton to the next reporter and allow them to continue creating amazing content within your live blog. So that's how we would see it used. We have seen that live blogs has 8 times higher retention rate than articles. So live blogs are really, really important in the way that readers and audience are digesting their news nowadays. And it's bringing in 8 times more higher retention rates, as I previously said. We can also jump into the look and feel, right? I believe look and feel is very important as well, because visually is how you grab people's attention to bring them in to really get what your content is speaking about, okay? So we are talking about this portion here. I click this button, it takes me to the theme generator. If I click here and go to edit themes, I have the ability to change the themes and change the look and feel of my live blog. I'll click edit here on the right-hand side, and it'll take me into the theme generator. So within the theme generator, you have several different options in how you want to structure your live blog. You have the timeline, grid, you have card style, you have expanded sharing. As I spoke about earlier, bringing in third-party content is extremely important, especially when you have so many followers on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, etc. And instead of losing that traffic to those social media platforms, you can share your content or a post that you created in your live blog, share that to your social media and pull that traffic to your dedicated website, right? So that is very important to bring in your audience, your viewers to your live blog, to your website. So you have that ability there. You also have the ability to change the colors so that it matches the look and feel of your website. I also have options down here that allow me to change the summary. We have chapters, we have highlight slideshow. So the highlighted post that I showed you before, you have the ability to click highlight slideshow. And then if I go up to the highlight slideshow, I'll have a slideshow at the top. Let me go back to list. If I click list, I'll have an example of a list at the top where every highlighted post that I have shows up as bullet points or a slideshow, that if I have a reader looking at my live blog and I have an important piece of content that I don't want to be lost within the timeline, it'll show up as a bullet point. That reader can click the bullet point and it takes you directly to that post. You also have the ability for custom CSS. So if you have custom CSS, you can implement it here, and then your live blog will immediately take the look and feel of your website. These are just a few of the key components that we believe make a rock solid live blog. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. When it comes to features, our software provides our clients multiple features. If live blogging is something that piques your interest, do not hesitate to reach out to me. My contact is below, and I'm available to give you a one-on-one demo, and we can dive into the software, and then I can really get a feel for what your needs are and show you exactly how our software will fit your needs. I can also set up a trial so that you have the ability to test our software and get a hands-on feel of what our software is all about. And I always make myself available. So again, thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you.